you said is also really interesting in terms of like all these new initiatives and how it can be disheartening because you're trying to do the one that we just started and then there's this new one kind of being rolled out at the same time. I think in education, you'll find that it's one of the few fields where it's like that, where it's just so much inconsistency. And, you know, it's hard to prove the success of any one thing because there's not this like longevity to it. There's not like a controlled study, you know? And I have a science background. So for me, it's just like, you know, you think about like an experiment, if you're going to launch something new, you have your variables and you have your controls and there's no control. Like there's everything is changing. So you can't assess, was this successful? But I mean, this other thing launched, so maybe that was interfering with it. It's just.
Yep. And there's so many factors playing a role. Like you said, like you can't really identify what's the main determining factor that I need to focus on and adapt in order to get the best outcome, right? So it's like we're just throwing stuff against the wall and seeing what sticks and taking it off and throwing against the wall. And it's not a good recipe for success in any field, but especially when you're dealing with kids in schools.
Exactly.